You've built the whole thing in your head. The business, the body, the morning routine. You can see it in perfect detail because you've rehearsed it so many times, it almost feels like a memory. And that is exactly the problem. Your brain has already paid you for work you never did. Every time you imagine the win, you get a small hit of the reward, real dopamine, for a fake achievement. So the dream keeps getting easier than the doing, and no, you're not lazy, you're not broken, you're stuck in the most comfortable trap psychology knows. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to walk out of it. So let's start with the question that actually matters. Why does starting feel impossible when wanting it has never been the problem? In the 1990s, neuroscientist Wolfram Schultz discovered something strange about dopamine. It doesn't fire when you get the reward. It fires when you predict the reward, the cue, the promise, the preview. That's what your brain pays for. And a vivid daydream is the most perfect reward preview ever built. When you rehearse the finished version of your life in high definition, your reward system responds as if progress were happening. Neurologically, you are being paid in the same coin as the person who did the work, which means the urge that was supposed to push you toward the goal gets spent inside the simulation. The tension your brain needs to act, quietly released, night after night. But here's where it gets uncomfortable, because this has been measured. At UCLA, psychologists Lean Pham and Shelley Taylor split students before an exam. One group visualized getting the grade, the win, the relief, the pride. The other visualized the process, sitting down, opening the book, studying. The students who visualized the outcome studied fewer hours and scored measurably worse. Imagining the result didn't prepare them for the work. It replaced it. Psychologist Gabriele Oettingen spent 20 years testing positive fantasies on people losing weight, hunting for jobs, recovering from surgery, starting relationships. The pattern held every time. The more idealized the fantasy, the less likely the reality. Her lab even measured it physically. After indulging in a positive fantasy, people's blood pressure dropped, the body's arousal, the energy needed to act, measurably drained away. The dream doesn't just fail to help you, it bills you. Now here's what nobody tells you about being this kind of person. The ability to rehearse a future in that much detail is not a defect, it's a high-performance simulator, the same machinery that makes great planners, writers, strategists, founders. People with weak imaginations don't have your problem. They also don't have your engine. Your problem was never a weak mind. It's a strong simulator with its output plugged into nothing. And that guilt you carry at the end of every unstarted day? Lazy people don't feel that. Guilt is just ambition with nowhere to go. But let's be honest about something, because imagination is not the enemy. Olympic athletes visualize constantly, and it works. The difference is what they rehearse. They simulate the movement, the process, frame by frame, not the podium. Rehearsing the doing sharpens you. Consuming the done sedates you. Psychologist Peter Gollwitzer found the same trap in another place. People who announced their goals publicly worked less on them afterward, because the announcement alone made the identity feel real. Psychology calls it a premature sense of completeness, closure without cost. So here's the fix, and it comes from Oettingen's own lab. Keep the dream, but never end the movie at the win. End it at the wall. Picture the goal, then immediately picture the single obstacle most likely to stop you tomorrow. She calls it mental contrasting, and in study after study, it flips fantasy's effect from sedative back to fuel. Then build one bridge through that wall, an if-then plan. If it's 7 p.m. and I'm reaching for the phone, then I open the document and write one sentence. Gollwitzer's research shows this single sentence structure can more than double follow through, not because it's clever, because it moves the decision out of the moment where your simulator can't outbid it, and make the first action so small it feels almost insulting. 2 minutes, one sentence, one rep, because the simulation was always cheaper than starting. That's why it won. Make starting cheaper than the dream, and the engine finally has somewhere to send all that light. So no, you were never lazy, Your brain built a world so vivid, it kept paying you to stay inside it. The dream was never the problem. It was a blueprint being used as a destination. Starting tomorrow, it goes back to being a blueprint. If this explains something you've been quietly carrying guilt about for years, subscribe. This channel is psychology that goes deeper than motivation. And tell me in one sentence, what's the dream you've rehearsed the longest? Name it. That's the first time it exists outside the simulator. I'm Kai. Discipline is trained. Go get today's rep.